Hey, what's up, guys? We're gonna play all of your guys' decks in one video because I was making shorts and I noticed that I've been doing two shorts every single day, and I keep getting more and more and more people that want me to play their decks. So I'm just gonna do one long form video for all of you, so it can be quicker. So the first deck is Kames Edits deck. So he didn't tell me the other three cards. He only gave me four. I mean five. So I added three more cards and let's see how it goes. I added Pump Spirit and Fire Spirit because it needs a fast cycle. Barbs can bait out fireballs, and Evil Executioner can bait out a lot of spells. So I thought the smart play is just to add a pump, because if they pump, boom, I punish them. Okay. We start off the game terrible already. This guy drops Hog first play, and I got no barbs in my hand. So yeah, that's a really big problem. I don't even know what to do. I gotta drop barbs. If I drop barbs, they die by the Valkyrie. He has Rocket because I know his deck. Oh my god, dude. This is really bad. So I'm gonna drop barbs. And I'm gonna drop Pump at the same time. No! Don't hit it. Okay, now he's gonna drop Xe. Oh, he has Earthquake. That's even worse. You know what? If he drops one card, I'll drop on the other side. Okay, he dropped Log. That's really good for me. That's fine. I'll push with these barbs. I don't care. Okay. Okay. I can win this. It's just I need to get a very good elixir lead. He doesn't have any big spells, so that's a good thing. I can abuse barbs as much as I want to. Okay, he overspent over there, but he's getting a lot of damage, guys. Like, a lot. I'm going to split barbs like this so that Evil Xe gets a lot more value. And I Hog Rider this side because he's going to Valkyrie the right, if I believe. Oh, that's a really good play by him. But it still didn't do anything. I still get a bunch of damage. That's really good. One more swing, and boom, she dies. He's gonna Hog Rider. I'm gonna place this already here. Log it so it takes longer to get to the tower. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same play we did earlier. Split barbs. Okay. And we push like this. And I'm gonna drop Xe at the bridge because I need to get that tower. If I don't get that tower, I lose. So I'm going to make sure I play as aggressive as possible. I cycle my skeletons so I can get to another Hog Rider. And there you go, we get the tower. Okay, so I got to drop barbs on his Hog as soon as possible. We can get this game. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. He counters me with the Earthquake, but I can still do this. Okay, we drop barbs like this. I got to log at last second so it doesn't hit my tower. I can defend the right with just skeletons. It doesn't really matter. Xe again, Fire Spirit, cycle to my barbs just to be safe. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna split barbs. This is really bad. I'm gonna log, and I'm gonna drop another Xe because I want that Musketeer to die. Okay, so I'm cycling to my barbs again. Okay, drop barbs in the middle. I don't even care, bro. Because I'm going to hog and cycle back to another set of barbs as quickly as possible. Come on, hit that! Oh my god, that saved you, bro. So I want the Valkyrie to go to the other side. Okay, don't let that Valkyrie tank. I do this. Boom. Blah, that's gone. Okay. I want to do a big push. I got to cycle to barbs again or else I lose. I can cycle log over here, boom, pull that away so it doesn't hit my tower or my barbs. Okay, this sucks, dude. I'm gonna drop 2 Xes, dude. I don't care. Okay, he overspent on the right, I overspent on the left. Let's see if we get something going on. Okay, this is gonna be very hard, dude. Okay. I gotta cycle barbs like this and just push, dude, and pray. I'm gonna drop an XC to line up with that musketeer so I can get some more damage. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, I gotta cycle another hog as quickly as possible. Come on. Ice Spirit jump so it doesn't hit my barbs. And please do not hit my tower. I won, guys. That was crazy. That was an amazing match. He's lucky that he had Earthquake. If he didn't have Earthquake, I would have won this a lot more easier. Okay, let's go to the next one. I recommend this deck. Not recommend, I mean rated. God. I'll rate it a 6 because I don't know how good it is yet. I would rate it higher if I played with this more, but who knows. Okay, now we're gonna play with Urban's Rituals deck. So far, it has no win condition but the Goblin Barrel. That's a bad sign, guys. And, you know, for the people watching that want to learn how to make better decks, you always need a solid win condition. In this deck, the only way I can bait out spells is with Scar Me. So it really isn't going to get a lot of value, the Goblin Barrel. And the only way I can get value is if I do a crazy big push. Oh my god, I forgot the Hero Mini P. Hey, honestly, it doesn't matter. Maybe my viewer is free to play, who knows. Okay, let's see what Bandit does. I think I'm ahead by a little bit. I'm gonna drop Boss Bandit in the back. And, bro, I'm gonna 3-crown him, dude. I am. I'm not gonna let that slide at all, dude. Okay, ability, rage, pop that. There you go. I'm ignoring the tower because he's broke, just so I'm not gonna let him, you know, do me dirty. We ability, brought it back, boom. Now we do 10 times more damage than him because he does not deserve to win with that weird ass deck he has. Okay, I'm waiting for that balloon. He drops a balloon, he loses. Okay, drop Executioner right here. He's not gonna die, definitely. Pull this Infernal Dragon just a tiny bit so it doesn't hit my tower and I die. And force out more elixir. Okay, there you go. He overspent really hard, guys. He still has to respond to that Executioner. The best play would be Boss Bandit, I guess. Just Boss Bandit the bridge. It doesn't matter, guys. There you go. GG. This deck is not good. It's just the enemy didn't expect I was just gonna Boss Bandit Mini P.E.K.K.A the other side when he ballooned, and that's why I won. Okay, the deck, I'll give it a 5 because I didn't lose, and just because it's not. Honestly, I'm gonna give it a 4. It's not good. Okay, now we're playing Shar's DQ's deck. Let's see how it goes. This is not a bad deck, but it needs a little more synergy. That's all I can say for now. Royal Delivery with Fireball, dude. Oh my god. What happened to you, brother? Did you get jumped by 20 Golem players or something? Because, like, the only reason why you would have Fireball Delivery is just because of Golem players, man. There's nothing else that you would be that scared of. Okay, let's pull this Prince all the way over here. I need to cycle to another cannon so he doesn't murder me. And we defended. Okay. So this guy is scaring me. He has Prince with freaking Giant, dude. That's gonna be so hard to defend the whole match. Um, he doesn't have Fireball at least, I believe, because he has Zap and, you know, the other card. He has Bomber. That's really bad for us. Really, 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 really bad. Okay, so he's gonna start a push, it seems like. I'm not gonna let him do that. I want that Dark Goblin to kill that Mega Minion to get some more value. And there you go. I steal that Mega Minion, and I get some damage, and I finesse him. Now, I do this, freeze the Prince. Boom, hit the Bomber by accident. Now I place Dark Goblin because he cannot kill the Dark Goblin. It's going to be very hard for him to kill that. Let's save Elixir. Let's save Elixir. He's probably going to Prince that. Oh, that's a lot better than Prince. He dropped Bomber. And I think he's one card away from Dark Prince. Okay, I'm just going to Piggies. Let's see if we can end this quick. Now he has Dark Prince. Okay. That's really bad. If I bats here, he cannot zap my my Dark Goblin. Ooh. No. Get another Knight down so it can retarget. Oh my god, that Bomber is lining up with me. Okay. Let's Piggies and pray for the best. Those Piggies are gonna fly over everything, dude. I love Piggies, bro. Piggies so broken. Okay. We place that over here. Place this over here. Gotta place delivery. And I lost. Fuck, dude. I got a Piggies. 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 And I still lost. Yeah, it's just his deck is so much more solid. It's more versatile. If you want to make this deck better, I would put Skellies instead of Bats. Okay, so now we're going to play with Coke Boy's deck. What an interesting name, brother. So, interesting name and interesting deck. Definitely. I kind of like it just because of the sheep. It's a sheep variation of an MK deck, so I'm gonna be able to defend a lot easier with this. We can Ice Spirit here. Oh my god, it doesn't get pulled, dude. Dude, I don't want a Mega Knight on that, dude, but I have to. I hope he spends a spell on the left. Okay, he didn't. He just gave me free damage. Now he's gonna want to spend a spell on those bats. There you go. Does it one-shot it? Please, bro. Oh my god. I cannot let that witch get a lot of value. Oh my god, I got a lot of value with those arrows. That's really good. Now he's gonna cry in a corner. I'm sorry, bro. He's broke. I can drop Hog Rider. That's a good thing. So we got the first tower so far. That's really good. I want him to push into me, so then I can do a very big Mega Knight push and put him to sleep. That's my idea right now. We drop Witch. He drops Witch. But he really can't do anything, because if I drop Mega Knight on that Witch is dead. Dude, do you really think that's gonna do something? You're tripping, dude. You're not gonna bowler me like every single other graveyard player. Y'all lame. Jump on it. Boom! It blew him up. Okay. He's probably getting minions late on that Witch. So I'm gonna put the Hero Knight over here. Okay, he didn't. But I still got a lot of value. I placed Hog by accident. It was gonna be Witch, but you know what? I prefer the Witch on this side, honestly. So it was a good thing that I did that. I need to mini P. Okay, I drop arrows now. Perfect arrows. I got 1,000 damage on the left. If he takes the tower, I'm still very ahead and I can still win. So he's probably gonna wanna attack. Let's see if he spends a little bit more elixir. He didn't. Okay. He lost. I don't think he's gonna win this match. So, GG, guys. That was a good game. The deck is not terrible. It's really not. It's decent. It's just I don't really like Mega Knight decks. I don't think any pro player does. It's just Mega Knight is so expensive. It gets countered so easily, and you know, it's just Mega Knight is not as good as it used to be. I'll give this deck a 5. Yeah, a 5 because I feel like that Hero Knight is not doing anything. I feel like Mini P can be a little overkill, but I've seen people get away with it, so I don't know, man. I'll give it a 5. I don't want to judge it too much. Okay, now we're gonna play with Benjamac's deck. Let's see. The defense is overkill. Let's really be honest. This defense is gonna be crazy. As a challenge, let's not let him take damage unless it's spell damage. That's gonna be the challenge. Yeah, he already took damage. I'm gonna place Goblin Hut because he's probably gonna place a princess. I don't really know what he has, and I do not want to know or guess. Okay, he's gonna muskie that. That's really sucks. I'm gonna place Witch so I can get to the evil quicker. And he overspent like crazy, dude. That's really bad from him. He's gonna log, and if he does, he dies. Let's see if that Goblin Hut dies. And he spends a little bit more. Okay, that's really good. Like I said, I cannot let him take 1 damage. Beep. Do this. Now we can snowball. Oh my god, are you serious? Let's cycle the baby dragon so we can get the evil quicker. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna drop Scar Me. I can just snowball the barrel. Okay. We can place this. Okay, so that's really bad from him. I can push in here. Let's see what we can do. This is gonna probably be our first damage we're gonna take. He overspent like crazy on the Witch. He's gonna lose. Oh my god, that's really bad. That's really bad from him. Okay, now I play Snowball, just in case for that Scar Me. I don't want him to Scar Me last second. Now we have Evil Baby Dragon and Cycle. The Musketeer so far is not good on this deck. Let's really be honest. I haven't used it the whole match. We Scar Me here. Like I said, I'm not going to let him do 1 damage. That was the challenge. Only spell damage he can do. Okay. There you go. We place this to speed up everything. And just for the memes, let's place not Hero Musketeer just 1 time, and let's press ability. That doesn't work. It's really bad ability, but whatever. Pop, 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 pop. There you go. Easy. And now we snowball this, and he's gonna barrel again, and we predicted it, and he doesn't do damage. Oh, he did damage. Damn it, I lose. I lost. That was the challenge, not take damage. Well, whatever. We still won. GG. The deck, it's a 7 because it was really good defense. The Witch got a lot of value. I would rate it an 8 if we take out the Musketeer and probably put another spell. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe like Lightning? Lightning would be pretty good on this deck, I'm not gonna lie. Lightning would make it really hard for them to defend the Ram Rider Baby Dragon push. With Snowball, man. It's OP. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna play with Ninja's Hunter's deck. Let's see how it goes. Princess Skeleton Army with an E Giant. I don't know. That's a little weird in my opinion. Oh no, my biggest nightmare, bro. I'm gonna place Princess behind the tower. Like, I'm not gonna let him spell out my princess. If he spells my princess, I think I'm pretty much dead. Okay, so we can do this. Log everything. Princess is getting a little bit of value. She's behind the turret, so she's not getting hit by arrows. And okay, I'm gonna be ahead by a lot. So if he defends that princess, I think we're just gonna E-Giant. Okay, he keeps spending elixir. That's really bad from him. Oh my god. I think we won. I think we really, really won. I ignore that completely. Because he has no elixir, guys. He only has zappies and recruits. So I'm gonna ghost, I'm gonna princess, and if he arrows the princess, I can just scar me the left. Damn, those zappies are annoying, dude. They never stop being annoying. I'm gonna let a guard hit me, it's fine. But I got a bunch of damage. I'm ahead. Okay, we can log the zappies and place this for the piggies. So far he hasn't dropped this evil cage. I'm gonna place Electric Giant again. He hasn't placed the cage. And if he places it, I can just princess it. And he has to arrows. And if he doesn't arrow, I can just abuse the princess. Dude, I'm scared of the flying machine. That's why I did that. Why does he have arrows bar barrel? That's so weird. Nobody plays like that. Damn, I want to get more value with the evil cannon, but I can't. I'm gonna log this side. I'm gonna princess. I'm gonna have to do this. Arrows everything. And I can take the damage from the left, it's fine. So now, I'm just gonna cycle miners into his tower and ship him down, honestly. I'm gonna just defend. There you go. 1, 2. I can place this in the middle. Place this over here. I'm scared, guys. I think I'm gonna lose. Okay, we do this. I'm gonna have to drop miner, drop miner, drop miner, drop miner. There you go. Perfect miner to defend that. Okay, so he's kind of overspending. He spent arrows, so he cannot arrows that. He screwed up by doing that bar barrel. Protect the princess at all cost, so he has to arrows it. Now I can ghost, and I'm gonna place this in the bridge because I don't think he's gonna expect it. Okay. There you go. It pulled the ghost first. That's really good. Now we get some ship damage in the tower, and we get the win. GG. Let's freaking go. Okay. We place this right now. I place this. I place this. And I place miner in this placement because nobody expects it there. And GG, guys. That was a really good game. The deck is bad just because, you know, the miner and the princess doesn't really help the Electro Giant too much. The Royal Ghost doesn't either. The cannon doesn't either. The skeleton army doesn't either. I would rate this a 4 because it needs a lot of help. I would take out this. I would take out this. I would take out this. Maybe I can leave the miner. Yeah, I can leave the miner. But I would take out all of this, and I will leave these cards and make a brand new deck with these 5 cards and see what happens. Maybe add some new spells or whatever. But yeah,